this is part 2 of season 5. I am cooking the Alfredo recipe, my first time doing a cooking video. So it was a very big learning curve, as you will see. But enjoy the video, and if you change it up or make the recipe, please leave it in the comments how you liked it, if you changed it, and enjoy. I hope not everything's upside down, but I'm gonna kind of show the camera what I'm making as I make it. This is my first time doing this and my first time videotaping it, so this is the recipe. It's called Alfredo Green Beans Skillet, and I got it from a lady on the YouTube that is keto. Not necessarily keto anymore, basically doing whole foods, and I do have more carbs than you would take in as a keto, but this is the way it is for me. I'm trying to do as much greens and much vegetables as possible in my diet. So I'm going to show you what we're making tonight. So we're going to start with the ingredients that I have here. I have some green beans right here, and some cooking oil, which I'm going to get some spray. I've been using this spray now. It's like an avocado oil spray. You can see that. And I also have the avocado oil. I've been buying this lately. It doesn't give that extra virgin olive oil sometimes gives a certain taste, you know. And I have some garlic, which I have hopefully somewhere. I did buy some garlic. And Italian sausage. This goes with it. Johnsonville. This is it's called Recipe Starter. So this is like the sausage. If you were to buy a sausage with the case, this is the inside the case. So this is a better way of buying it than buying the sausage, than having to rip out all the insides. And then, of course, Alfredo sauce, which I have over there. I just haven't got it yet. And some mozzarella cheese. It asks for fresh basil, a red pepper flake for topping. There's a couple of things that I'm going to add to this recipe that is not there. Of course, because I am Ukrainian and I love my garlic and onions. So we're adding a little bit of onion to that, which my husband has graciously accepted that we eat a lot of onions and garlic. Also, I'm going to be adding some mushrooms, just a few, because we are having a spinach salad to go along with this, and I love mushrooms in my spinach salad. And also, I used to put a little bit of onions, but I won't tonight because I'm putting it in the dish. So it'll be just the mushrooms and the spinach for the spinach salad, and that's it. I usually make my own Alfredo, but tonight I'm going to grab one of these that are already made. I'm not too sure if I'm going to use the rosé. The rosé I think I'm going to use with the scallops the next day or whatever, that I'm going to make the scallops for Christian. But I think I'm going to use the 4 cheese because it calls for Alfredo sauce. And this is just the closest to my homemade Alfredo sauce that I could get. So I think we're going to use this one instead of the rosé. So first things first, we're going to cut open this bag of beans. And we're going to get them steaming because we need them cooked, steamed and cooked before we get started. So it's for 2 of us. So I'm going to do about half a bag. So basically this is all we're going to be eating. There's not going to be anything else. So that looks like a little bit more than what I need. Yeah, let's do it. I don't have my scale here. I did buy a scale so I can keep track of how much I'm eating. But it's at the kids, so we're going to do that later. So I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut them up, take off the stuff that actually froze, throw that out, and I'm just going to do the whole batch because I can always reheat them and make them for the rest of the week or for tomorrow even. Just have to use them up because unfortunately they froze. My fridge is not that good. I've got a fridge coming. I ordered a fridge for down here for in the basement just so I can have a normal size fridge. I wasn't going to do it because we don't plan on being in Canada that long. We plan on being in Mexico. But for right now, rather than keep freezing my produce, we're gonna do it. We're gonna bite the bullet and get us a regular fridge, and then I don't have to keep buying produce every day almost, it feels like, because everything freezes. I'm surprised my spinach didn't freeze, but it's only been a day, so I didn't have a chance, and it didn't get pushed into the back of the fridge. That's probably why too. But yeah, like there's a lot here that I have to get rid of, and it's very sad. It's like this, like it's wasted. Makes me sad how much waste there is. It's too bad I don't have chickens, because yeah, they'd be eating high on the hog here. In Mexico we had chickens, and all my produce that I had to cut off, or like the celery and all the end pieces, I didn't keep it for soups anymore. I just gave it to the chickens, and they loved it. Loved it. I loved having chickens. It was so much fun. All right, so the green beans are done. So now I'm going to put them in the pot, and we're going to steam these while we do all the other prep. So to our pan, we're going to add a little bit of the spray here. Cut up some onions. And because I don't have any garlic, which I thought I had, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of this. I got this from Mexico. It's got garlic in it. But this will be till I add the cheese, because it's already ground up and everything, and it's also got a little bit of cheese in it. So I don't know if I mentioned it, but I got some seasoning here. Besides the cheese, I'm going to use this cheese I said. I got some Badia Complete, which has extra seasoning in it. It's got thyme and oregano and everything that I think would be really good with this dish. So we're going to add that. I also am going to add a little bit of Old Bay. I like the taste of it in rich sauce with the Alfredo. So this should be good. I'm going to try a little bit of that. So we're going to let the onions get started a little bit, get them a little bit cooking, and then we're going to add the sausage. And while we're waiting for the onions to start cooking and start getting a little bit brown, I'm going to cut up the mushrooms for my salad. And I like them sliced. I don't like little chunks. I like mushrooms, so I want to be able to taste them. And then I realized I do not have any tomatoes. I was going to add some tomatoes to my salad. I just realized I don't have any tomatoes. I did not buy any. There we go. Maybe a couple more. We're going to make the big salad, but we're not going to add any dressing to the whole thing, just in case we don't eat it all. Then I can put it in containers and put it in the fridge for tomorrow, and then it's done. This is my favorite salad lately, is spinach with mushrooms. Let's add a pepper. Let's add some color. Let's add a pepper to that. Let's add a little bit of color. Yeah, let's add some color to that. And again, I like big chunks. I like having big chunks of veggies in my salad. If I'm making another salad, any other kind of salad, my husband actually turned me on to this. He added broccoli and cauliflower to his salad. I've never done that before, and I love it. The more vegetables, the better. Oh, that's pretty. That's nice. We're going to do that. I'm glad we did that. Oh, here we go. We got some sizzle happening. We got some sizzle. There we go. So I've been following the recipe, and the recipe states for it to go into the oven, but we don't necessarily have to do that. I'm going to use the stovetop, put a lid on it, and let it kind of simmer. Melt the cheese that way instead of putting it in the oven. So I'll get back to you when this is a little bit more cooked, and then we can add more stuff. I put little spices in there to cook them up a little bit. And now we can add the sausage. Take off the wrapper. You don't want to have the wrapper in there. Come on now, Tracy. And you don't need very much oil because this is sausage, so it's got fat in it. So you definitely don't need any oil. Just that spray. I'm gonna go and wash my hands now. Oh my goodness, it smells fantastic in here. And break this up a little bit more. We had a great week. Today I actually went with my daughter and the grandkids, who, if you guys have been following my channel, I'm here this year babysitting my grandkids instead of being in Mexico. So we went today, and we went to the it's basically a gym, like a gymnastics gym. Instead of going into the classes, we went to in the play structure area. And it's here. It is so cold outside. We couldn't do anything outside. It's in the -30s for a long time now. So kids are getting antsy. They need to go out and play, but it's just too cold. So we did that, and they had a blast. So much fun. We're thinking of putting the youngest one in gymnastics because I think she would love it. She's very, very much into that kind of stuff. The older one, she's into singing. So my daughter and son-in-law got her in to a singing, learning how to sing, learning how to control your voice, and she's doing really well. I mean, she was always singing around the house, and we knew that she definitely would love it, and she sure does. They're already in dance, but they prefer not to be in dance. They want to do something else. This is looking good. It's smelling fantastic. I'm gonna cook this up really good, and then I'm gonna add all the other stuff to it. The seasonings I've already added. Salt, pepper, I'm not adding that because the Badia Complete has mostly all the other seasonings that I need. So we're going to brown this up, and once it's browned, I'm going to add the Alfredo sauce and mix the beans in, green beans in, and cook it for a little bit. Then I'm going to top with cheese and then cook it for a little bit more. So now this is all simmering. You can see the little bubbles coming up. It's nice and warm, getting all toasty in there. We're going to add the green beans because they are finished. You can add them. Save that water. That green bean water is great for soup. It's got all the nutrients in there. So we're going to mix this up. We're going to add our mozzarella cheese. And we're going to pretend that it's in the oven, which it is not. It says to preheat oven to 400 degrees. and put it in a non-stick baking pan. And we're going to pretend that this is the oven. And we're going to add a little bit of cheese on top. Sprinkle it around. That's enough. We don't need more than that. Like I said, it's got lots of cheese from the herb and garlic cream cheese and excuse me, and the Alfredo sauce. So we're good. We're going to stick the lid on that sucker. This one is not the lid. And we're going to pretend that that is in the oven. And we're going to let that simmer and cook. And we're going to wait till this cheese melts. And then it's done. So here we go. A moment of truth. Everything is all melty. Doesn't that look delicious? I take a little bit of it out. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful dish. Grab some more beans. There we go. And there is supper. Alfredo green bean skillet and a spinach, mushroom, and pepper salad. That's what's for supper tonight. I'll put the recipe down below if you guys ever want to try it. You know, if you have an oven, you could put it in the oven. But as you can see, you can make it on the stove as well. I couldn't wait to try it. I haven't eaten my salad yet, but I can't wait. Look at that. Look at that cheesiness. Ooh, look at all the cheese. Oh my God. Wow. That's a keeper. You guys try it. Please put in the comments below if you liked it or not. And what you did differently, if you changed it up. I was going to put mushrooms in there, but like I said, I didn't because of the salad. But oh my God. Definitely doesn't need any garlic. We got lots of garlic from that sauce. Oh my God. You gotta try it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was my first attempt at cooking in our basement kitchen and tried this new recipe, which will definitely be on the menu again. It was delicious. I hope you try it. I linked down below the recipe if you want to try it, and I hope you enjoy it. Leave a comment if you did change it up or if you have a variation that is similar, or I can try, because I'm all about trying new recipes this year. And definitely keto, non-keto, we can always fix it up to be what we like. So enjoy.